Yo, 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 yo. Mic check, check one, check two. Y'all already know what it is, man.
What's happening?
What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch? We are here.
Pornhub.
We back.
We in here.
We're going to give y'all just a little time to get in here. And in the meantime, I got something exclusive for y'all.
What up, eternity? What up, NY?
Let's do it.
I'm high-key, lyrical royalty, and I might be about to have my greatest year ever. They say your crop won't come in if you don't welcome the stormy weather. Say you have to fear hell to merit your way to heaven. Lately when I roll the dice, been coming up straight sevens, and that's not to brag, cause plenty nights I hit it home without a dollar left. Born problem solver, put my feet to the fire, the floor is lava, but this heat in my eyes could humble many niggas. I witness purpose be revealed in the image sticks.
Welcome to the South. Got something to say. This is episode 231. You want to tell the people who you are?
What's happening, man? It's your boy DJ Big Dream, the 30 rapper.
And y'all already know, man, it's the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the Eternal One Eternity, holding it down for the TS, GS, 2S, Yah. Shout out to Country. He can't be here in the studio with us, but we know he here in spirit. He out on assignment, man, so be safe out there. We can't wait till you get back. What you were tapped into is just a little piece of what you can expect from a track that no one's heard until just a couple of seconds ago. So if you want to hear the rest of the track, stay to the end of the show. I'm going to tell you how to get it. DJ Big Dream, what you been up to, bro?
Man, I just been, you know what I mean, surviving. Be real, which I've been just surviving, man. I mean, for real, bro, it's been rough on me, man. I'm officially broke.
Okay.
Right. I ain't worked now since what, October?
It's been that long?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, October. Yeah, in October when that happened. I ain't come back in November. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like I've been a little blackball. You feel me? But at the same time, you know, what God got for me gonna be for me. You feel me? So I got some stuff going on right now where I think I got a blessing in store. I went to yesterday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Somebody actually wanted more than anything I've been wanting work-wise. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I ain't gonna sit down here. I'll tell you later. But
That's what's up.
if it happens, it's gonna be like a sheer blessing. You know what I mean? So, the dude had a really good conversation about it. You know what I mean? And I can't say this is not on brag shit. My numbers that I did at a lesser store is better than every number he ever had. So hopefully he see what I see. Me making him $10 a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying that's gonna do for me, man. Outside of that, man, I just been living, bro. Like I say, it's been rough, man. My wife taking care of everything, but you know, as a man that like me, you know me.
I get it.
You know, I've been a hustler and getting that money for a minute. And just so what makes the difference is like, even though I was out of work, I had money.
Right.
That lasts me. You know what I'm saying? Until now. I'm officially.
I get that.
Her birthday was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday. Every year I fly out for her birthday. You know how it works. Every year I fly out to a new country on her birthday. That was it, nigga. like, it was so bad to where that while I was there, it was still like, I think I'm out.
He's stupid, man. Shout out to you, Rika. Shout out to D-Rock. I see y'all in the building with us watching, man. If y'all in the comments, if y'all watching us wherever you are, make sure y'all drop us a message in the chat. Let us know you're here. Make sure that you are sharing this. Make sure you let your people know where to tap in and tune in every Tuesday night, 9-ish p.m. you can always typically expect us. And if we're not gonna be here, we're gonna let y'all know that we ain't gonna be here. But we always try to be here.
We're gonna try to be.
That's what we have to do. So we appreciate y'all, man, hanging back with us. Last how was Easter? Cause it's been 2 weeks.
We'll celebrate on Easter.
It's hard. It was WrestleMania.
Ishtar?
I'll tell you about it later.
No, I know exactly what that means. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
But that's why I don't celebrate Easter.
I know.
Did you see how I looked at you when you said that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But I actually had a good time on Easter.
Yeah.
Guess what else was Easter this year?
It was WrestleMania Sunday for me.
What else was Easter this year?
What else was this?
420.
Oh.
All that happened this same year. So Lonnie helped run the no roof.
Oh, yeah.
The commission thing with all the cars down there. And he tied me in with him so I could bring the slingshot crew in because we don't have roofs. So on 420, which just so happened to be Easter, we did the thing in Municipal Park.
Okay, that's what's up.
And when I tell you, listen, I know I'm from Atmore, I love my city, so I'm never going to knock my city for nothing. Because I love me some Atmore, you feel me? But, Mobile showed up and showed out. These young niggas got bread out there, been like crazy. I mean, these young niggas pulled up. But when I made it out there, it was Lonnie, kind of chubby nigga. I hate saying it like that. Cool dude, but he was kind of chubby dude. Clean with a food truck, one other car. Right? When I pulled up. At 2. By 3:30, people know where to park. At Municipal Park.
Yeah.
We had vendors on vendors. There's alcohol being sold, whole vibe, music being played, there drops and sound system. Bro, it was crazy out there. Everybody from Mobile, though, not no pull up from out of town. And then a lot of folks that could have been in Mobile wasn't there because they had another car show in Mississippi that a lot of folks from Mobile went to.
Okay.
Because over half of my slingshot went to that because that's had been in our group.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't even realize it until that day I was going to repost the event. And then our group event popped up and said, the event starts now. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot my group posted something a while ago and I stepped on it with another event. So I apologize to the group for stepping on it, you know, but I'm not going to make it Mississippi. I'm going to go to one of Mobile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But over half of them and a lot of other verses stuff went to Mississippi. And Mobile Municipal Park was still, like, stupid. Like, so stupid that I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go.
I know what you mean.
You get it to them. I was like,
Yeah.
it's time for me to go.
I'm
a little old for this now.
I have definitely been in them environments like, nope.
Yeah, I'm out. It just got to a spot where I'm no longer comfortable.
Yeah. I've been there, man.
The police, so when we got there, it was police in the very back corner. Just sitting there. Within an hour and a half, it filling up. Even the police moved. That's how packed it got, bro. They moved out to the very end of right before you go out the curve.
Yeah.
They just stayed down the curve. Even the police moved. It was that interesting, bro. Bro, it was lit, bro. To be kind of a last minute event.
Right.
And mind you, we got to put them together. That was a semi put together last minute. Right. Once we put the convertibles and slingshot together, it's going to be crazy. And then last weekend, that was 420. Last weekend, I don't know the dude's name, but he put a slingshot show together right across from Nissan. Why y'all was at work? Even though with them tiles and shit be done, you seen that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It was ridiculous. The Miami crew came in, and I don't mean the Miami crew. I'm talking about the Miami crew. The people, UAS, the ones who did Shaq first slingshot, the ones who make 4-seaters and 6-seaters and 4-wheelers, and the ones who do all the big shit. They was here, the Texas crew were here. But one shout out to them boys from Birmingham. They came.
That's what's up.
You know who had the biggest, baddest slingshot out there? A middle-aged black woman.
I can believe it.
She won every event. A middle-aged woman. Bro, she probably got 100 grand in her slingshot. In her slingshot. She probably got 50, 60 in just her system. In her slingshot got switches. Bro, when I said they came to Mobile Run.
We can't monetize this episode. Sorry, y'all.
Did I say something crazy?
Huh?
I said some crazy already?
Nah, we didn't just N-word and cuss, and it ain't been 2 minutes.
Yeah, she came, bruh. She brought it. I'm like, hold it. Women though, the slingshot community, bro, we full of women. Full of women, and they are not playing. They coming. They spending the money and doing their thing. Why my stuff won't change today? I know we go to our page as us, but it's not letting me do it today for some weird reason.
I'm not in. I'm in hours is mine too.
No, I always go in there as the South, but today it ain't letting me for some weird reason. So crazy.
That's what's up though, man. Sound like y'all had a good time.
Yeah, it's been. So the last time we was on, I was just coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
So we come from Mexico on Sunday. So Monday, we both was I was already off.
Yeah.
But she took an extra day off to recover. And I was like, man, I don't want to finish her birthday. Let's do something else. So she got this Blackstone for me.
Okay.
But it's the tabletop one, not the big one Craig got.
Okay.
I said, let's go back to the beach today. It's a park that we found. Don't really nobody know about them over here yet. Real secluded. And I went out there and cooked some Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks and shrimp. You know, real good. On the beach. On the way there, her regional manager, you know, she's a general manager. So regional manager called her on the way to the theater. Shit, I don't want to get the location. On the way to the location, her general manager called and was so excited. She's like, girl, I got some good news. She's like, wait, what? She was not speaking like, what's going on? What's going on? She said, oh my God, the owners and presidents, CEOs want to meet you. I'm so okay. Pretty fucking big. You know what I'm saying? She's like,
I saw that.
she's like, what does that even mean? you know, Sam is so crazy. She's like, look, I know you just came back from a beach, but as right now, they want you in Sandestin next week. You can't, this week, so don't go to work. Clear your schedule. Put some people in. We need you in Sandestin at the, oh my God, girl, the Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort. Everything's paid for. And you even got to drive. We would drive you there or fly you there. Whatever you want to do. Just don't drive. She was like, oh my God, like really? She was like, yeah. She was like, babe, I want to go. She's so damn retarded. I said, you got to.
Yeah.
When the owners, the billionaires ask you to sit at their table,
Yeah.
you sit at their table.
You going.
You know what I mean?
You
So she was like, you gonna go? I'm like, they said, Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort.
Yes, I'm
I'm
going.
in. They got me at golf. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. So she was like, man, okay, girl, I'll let you know if I'm right with y'all or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited too. I'm like, bet. So hang up the phone. She was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, there ain't no question. Elbows rubbing is what built this world. Well, the country, I'm sorry, I don't want to say the world, but that's God. But elbow bumping is what built this country. I've heard this before, y'all can believe it. The biggest deals in the United States of America was made on a golf course.
Oh, you know, I believe that. I'm going to tell you something that a guy told me once. He said, typically, deals are made in 3 ways. In the club, on the golf course, or over cigars. And I said, well, I don't play golf and I don't club no more, so let me get into the cigar culture. That's how I got into cigar culture.
Yeah, it's the truth.
And I know it's the truth.
Distinguished men do distinguished shit. You feel me? And when you get into that area, it ain't about what you do. It's about meeting the right people.
Right.
And time. It's just like the internet.
Right.
Until the internet, we could have never done what we've done on Earth.
Right.
You feel me? But when you tie the right things and the right people together, explosion of shit happens.
That's
you
it.
feel me?
You're
So I'm like, babe, you kind of got to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was like, all right, we'll do it. I'm like, all right. I was like, ride with them. I either come up that night later on when you get in the room or in the morning. She said, "Yep, nope, you gonna drive me." You know what I mean? So drive her down, and she get the room. We go to the room, whatnot. Beautiful resort. Like I really want. They got 4 golf courses there, bro.
I know it's.
I mean, like Robert Trent Jones golf course. Like he actually built one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they expensive shit, like $150 to play.
I believe.
Insane. For me, anyway. I'm usually playing 40, 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was worth it. Get down there and, you know, they woke her ass out while she was there. I thought it was going to be like a fun time. Just they party and the beach. No. The first night we got there, she had an event from like 6:30 to like 9. The meet and greet type shit. The next day, she was there from 7:30 to 10. 7:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. No awards for her. Everybody getting awards. So then, the next night happened. Boom. You know, I don't know if you know, but she fucked her back up the same way I messed mine up.
Mm-mm.
So ironic.
Yeah, that is.
2 weeks after I messed my this up to mess up my side of nerves, she messed up this up, messed up her side of nerves. So she back to walking.
Yeah.
And after that 14, 15-hour day of sitting in class and shit like that, she hurting. So they had to kind of open a fun day. She was like, yeah, I'm going to skip that. I'll go to the bank and stuff that night. So she go to that. And then on the next day, the next to last day, it was like, these are the last awards. And they drive a new car out on the showroom floor. Well, not showroom floor, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. And she still ain't got an award yet. And then the big woman come out. She said, hey, look, I want to, this is my favorite award to give out. This is basically the best person in our company. This is the person who, you know, because the job they do is hard. Hiring assistant managers, hiring people to turn on ratio crazy, training, retraining, hiring, rehiring. Every day is something you got to do.
Right.
But this award is to the #1 manager of this store in the South. That's pretty huge. Miss Tiffany Savage, come up and get this brand new car. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? She FaceTimed me. She said, babe, these folks, she turns, they gave me a brand new car. I'm like, you bullshit. She said, no, for real, it's mine. Paid for it. I'm like, okay. I said, man, they're like an SR too.
Yeah, you know
something.
yeah.
I see the little red in the front.
Yeah, you know it.
So when she get me in the room, like, man, you know, like a $35,000 car. You know, so she said, you think so? No, I know so. I've been on these for 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? But sure enough, literally just that. And bruh, not only they paid for it, they paid the taxes.
Oh.
No one ever paid the taxes.
Right.
She literally just got to get a tag and insurance.
Oh, that's what's up.
Bruh, that's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
Amen.
That's what's up, man.
Uh,
That's cool.
so I've had some good times. You know what I mean? I had back-to-back weeks. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm dry now. Look at me. I got to eat lotion in the bank.
You stupid, bro.
I also, bro, I'm about to spend time with you right now.
You stupid.
I told him LT hit me up tonight, right before I come in. He was telling me some shit, right? And then he like, bro, I'm doing bad, man. He was like, he said, I get it, bro. You got to get back on. I'm trying, man. I'm like selling dick. He said, what? My daughter's whole man over there. Nobody hit me talking to LT. Like, he's like, bro, you crazy. I'm serious, bro. When I was selling that dick, I had money. So when I said the same time, my daughter said, what? My old lady said, baby, you got to do what you got to do. She said, I said again, she got a sister. Hey, man, you run out of drugs, you run out of cars. I ain't running out of dick.
Oh man.
I gotta bounce back.
Oh, I done had some. It's been a hectic April, but it's been fun, man. It's been my month for real. You know, we talked about the birthday stuff. The week after that was WrestleMania weekend, which is always a good
I'm
time
so
for
mad
me.
I couldn't be for your birthday this year.
And then it's go time, man. Y'all been hearing me talk about the Black Widow is coming. Listen for the TikTok TikTok hit at midnight. Black Widow drop at midnight. MrEverlasting.com. If y'all not signed up already, you should go do that.
I'm pretty sure Facebook will change something.
But I'm looking forward to it, man. I got my guy Saint Hope on the track. Produced that track that I actually introed this show with. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Shout out to my guy Pomac for blessing that track, and then I got some other producers that really just came together. Some tracks y'all know, some new tracks, some hot stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy it, man. It's I got a lot of meaning behind that project, which y'all will see as the time develops. But outside of that, man, topics. What we got for tonight?
We gotta start with. Well, let's get a couple of hot topics. So let's start with Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp out here still getting naked and playing in the snow.
Talk to them young girls.
No, you didn't hear me. He getting naked and playing in the snow.
No.
They gonna give a nigga frostbite. You know what I mean? You know what's funny though?
Like he ain't learned his lesson yet.
You know what's funny though? It's like, and it's just something I do, and it could be just me tripping, but I really feel divine in this manner. I feel like God give everybody warnings.
Yeah.
I feel like He's sending people to you, random people,
Yeah.
that you don't see coming. When I say random, like me and you talk every Tuesday, so if I hear you
Right.
every Tuesday, it's hard to say, you know what I mean? But somebody you ain't seen in 8 years or talked to in 9 months just pop up and say something that you've been praying about, I don't feel like that's random.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But Monique specifically talked to him about this. Leave them young white girls alone, Shannon. She said you need an auntie. You need a 45-year-old black woman that can cook for you and rub your feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Cat Williams told him that in the beginning.
He did.
He said, I'm scared of white women. He said, because I tell you this, they would take your ass down in 2 weekends. He said it just like that.
Yeah.
2 weekends. You know what I mean? And the people don't know that Shannon had a $100 million deal on time. That's froze, if not dead. $100 million drop one day, 2 days later, that lawsuit dropped. And they want a half of it.
Money grab.
It was 100% money grab. 100% money grab. And so me and Craig had a good long conversation. He called me about it. He called me. He was like, Dream. I'm like, what's up, big dog? He said, man, you been up on the news? I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking he called me for a whole other reason, man. This nigga Shannon tripping. I'm like, you called me about Shannon? I don't want to talk about that stupid motherfucker. I want to talk about Shador.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, we got to talk about that too. But you Shannon, man? I'm like, bruh, I'm not even surprised.
I'm not even.
And when I say that is, how long do you walk through a safari with pork chop around your neck before a lion bite you? I mean, you know what I'm saying when I say that? You're going to get bit.
Yeah.
It gonna happen. You know what I mean? And do I think he did anything wrong? No. No. Do you know Shannon don't ride elevator with random women?
I can believe that too.
If Shannon walk up to the elevator and a random woman is on the elevator, he'll wait for the next one because he's that scared of what just happened to him.
I believe.
This is something he said in the interview. You feel me? 2 things about that. The law of attraction. And 2, just playing it 5. And the law of attraction say, the thing that you fear the most will always get you because that's what's on your mind.
Yep.
You feel me?
I do.
That makes sense to them.
It made perfect sense.
You kind of prophesize it without even thinking you're prophesizing it. Because you're thinking about it too much.
Right.
The thing that you think about. So I remember a story I heard. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was a book or was I in a meeting. It was a kid. It's a story now. It was a kid was telling his dad. He said, Dad, I'm having a problem. He said, what's the problem? He said, I feel like I got 2 wolves inside of me. He said, what do they mean? He said, I got 2 wolves. One is evil and they want to devour everything, and the other one want to stop it and do right. How do I know which wolf gonna win? He said, the one you feed will live, and the one you starve will die. That, to a lot of folks, they won't even get that. But all that means is the one you put the most attention in,
right,
will be the survivor. And that's
attraction.
what, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the law of attraction work in reverse for people that don't understand that you think about the negativity so much that it becomes you.
You right.
You gotta, when that negativity hits you, you gotta say, not today. And get it out your mind and think positive, and positive things will continue to find you. And he's so scared of some stuff that he likes.
Mm-hmm.
That it's always on his mind, either the liking part or the scared part.
Right.
So there was no way it didn't finally catch him. You know what I'm saying? But do I think that he just walking around choking little young white girls and raping them? No, come on, man. Come on, man. I said the wrong word. And raping them. I mean, come on, man. And it'd be different as if, for one, we had some more evidence. Two, it wasn't just civil. To me, that's the bottom line. That's enough for me to even tell you what I think is fake or not. And I was upstairs talking to me and my old lady talking. Like, one of my daughters called me and say, Shannon Sharp did the same thing to her. I don't want no money from this dude. Yes, he should die, and I hope he burn in hell. I'm on that type shit, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean when I say that, right? It's time to kill, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't want his money. I want his soul. I mean, you feel me?
I do.
Now, if she get money after I kill him, cool. She can help build me up. But I'm on that type time. You feel me? If it's really that.
No, I get it.
I mean, you feel me? But we don't get together and immediately just say, oh, it's cool. We get some money. Because they're not criminal. This case will not send him to prison. This case will not give him a day in jail. This case will not do anything but cost him money. Period.
Yeah.
Stop it. And then you count like 3 or 4 cases where you say he did the first time, and then a month later you went back. You went back to have it done to you again. And then you did it on 2 other cases where he came to your house. Bruh. And I do not, and I don't want nobody to think that I don't have sympathy for rape victims. Yes. Because it do happen. Right? And it do mess up people's lives. But I don't think that it's the same when you go to the same place you got it done to you multiple times looking for the same person. I mean, you don't think that's kind of funny when I say that? You feel me?
I get it. Because it's choice.
It's not a choice. Be careful saying that.
It's a choice to go back. It's not a choice.
Yeah.
But it's not a choice to violate consent.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And that's what sound like happened. It ended up being a consent violation.
Or
it could have been.
I'm going to use you for
allegedly.
I'm going to give you an example. You've heard stories about bank account, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you went on a solo trip to bank account. I'm using this for example. So don't take this no kind of way.
Okay.
And it was lit. You was on it. You had all the money ready. You had all the clubs. And somebody put something in your drink. And you woke up the next day like the dude on Hangover. You know what I'm talking about? We had things, you know exactly what I'm saying. When you going back to Bangkok after that?
You say, when am I going back?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You probably
I'm not.
But if you go next weekend,
I enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it, bro. You won't. He said, I got demons inside of me. He said, semen. He said, I said, demons. He said, but you do got semen inside of you, too.
We're going to be canceled after this episode.
He said, well, thank you. I didn't ask for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you go right back, bro, it's had to be something you enjoyed. Come on, man. and not criminal.
Right,
and the third thing, real quick. The third part of that.
Go ahead.
Like I said, the first is you went back multiple times. Second thing was, it was something else. It's just civil. Third thing is, it's Bugsby. Bugsby got 1,392 cases against black men that's wealthy, and they're all civil. You know what I mean when I said it right? Tony Bugsby is the lawyer that got all the ditties. The one against Jay-Z that went away. Every black man that's been sued pretty much has been all by the exact same lawyer. And 90% of them been false.
They know who to go get.
I mean, you feel me? Come on, man. Stop playing it. You know he put one up against Drewski and Odell Beckham.
I didn't know that, but...
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about the Shador Sanders thing. And I guess I want your opinion on it. Like, because I got my opinion on it too.
Shador. So for ones who don't know, Shador Sanders is a quarterback for Colorado Buffalo. And he's the son of Deion Primetime Sanders. Shador Sanders statistically, and I only say statistically because I want everybody to have their own choices. Shador Sanders statistically is the #1 quarterback coming out of college this year. Statistically. Some folks felt like Cam Ward had more upside, but Shador Sanders had more stats. Well, everybody felt like it was going to be 1-2, one way or the other. Cam Ward, Shador, Cam Ward, because Cam Ward seemed to be the more humble person. Shador was the most statistical person, right? So, thank you for the stars, Eureka. I ain't seen stars in a long time, except for last night when I was outside. But on the app, I ain't seen them in a good long time. Thank you for the stars, dog. We are more than excited. I might have to start doing my star dance every time somebody send us stars, bro. You want to see my star dance?
What's your star dance?
Do you want to see my star dance?
I don't want to see the star.
You don't see the little parrot on the things? You want to see my packer? Dude said, what? You want to see my packer? I don't think I want to see. You want to see my packer? He said, you mean like your beat? You want to see my packer? He said, fuck it, let me see your packer. That boy dropped that dick out. It was Jimmy. He said, oh my God. The bird was this big and deep in that big. He said, you want to see my packer? You ain't never seen him. Oh, man. Yeah, I've been drinking too much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. She said, when I said I want to do my start, she said yes. Then when I said the breakfast, she said no.
Ooh.
You want to see my packer? You gotta Google it. You gotta Google it, boy. It's hilarious. Okay, what were we talking about?
Shador.
Yeah.
Cam Ward.
So,
1, 2, 2, 1.
the draft start. And, boom. Well, first off, I want to say it because people actually talked about it, so I want to add this to it. Cam Ward had a single little rope chain you could buy from Walmart. That's all they had, professional looking. Shador did a millionaire thing from home with his dad, his brother. He had $1 million worth of jewelry on. He was flexing. It's Primetime, son, though.
Right.
Primetime did that in the 80s.
Yeah.
The exact same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With his Jerry girl. So, I was just expecting anything different.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, Cam Ward go #1. So people said Shador probably gonna go 2, but they'll need a quarterback. He gonna go 3. He may go 4. He gotta go 5. Saints #9. Pittsburgh 19. I think 19. Yeah, they may skip this dude in the first round. So, sure enough, they skipped probably number one quarterback in the draft the whole first round. So, the whole world is just in a rage behind it. Like, holy crap, how they miss the dude the whole first round? The NFL was like, nah, we ain't through sending this message. So, second and third rounds go for the same day.
Okay.
Nope, didn't get him second or third round. Now, 5 quarterbacks came off, maybe 6. This dude was ranked the 7th best player coming out of college this year. So when I'm explaining that to people who don't know, so in the 7th best ranking, so you may have an offensive tackle that may be the best tackle in football right now. And somebody need to get him on the best tight end or the best wide receiver. Genty, however you say his name, the running back.
Ashton Genty.
Yeah, a beast. I like him anyway.
Yeah,
Some people think he's too short.
I think
he only like 5'7".
But I think he's explosive. He really
True,
explosive.
but people don't know how people forget about old boy from Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah. Leonard Fournette wasn't that big?
No, not Leonard Fournette, from Tampa Bay. Way back in the day. The little dude.
Oh.
Like that to be a little dude.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was like that, man. To be 5'7", 180 pounds, untouchable. He just, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see what they do. But long story short, so they had him like number 7 overall. You know what I mean? Not quarterbacks. Overall best person to pick. Number 7. And somehow that boy fell to the 5th round, number 144.
A lot of people say they just. So I saw a theory I hadn't even thought about. He said when the last time you watched the second or the third round of the draft?
I seen that. I do.
And I
simply because I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah.
And I know we're stupid. I just want to see how stupid we are. Yeah.
But he was basically talking about how the NFL got us to watch
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Until that boy came off the board.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people. I saw somebody call it bug breaking, like in real time.
I'm going with that more.
I think that's the same thing it is. They can't stand to see that young black man who already got money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. I get it, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's. I get the professional perspective of it, and then
wait, chill with that. There's nothing against you, but I'm gonna tell you why I said that. He said some things that if I was the owner, probably rubbed me the wrong way. But we say professional. He have 0 allegations. His grades were top notch, and the only thing he's ever done in college football to rub him wrong was when the coach was talking about his dad, and he beat him. He did the Weiss thing that went viral to that man. And the young quarterback that talked all that crap to them, he beat him, and he tried to run up and shake his hand. He said, "Nah, bruh, I heard everything you said about me," and walked off. Other than that,
I ain't talking about that.
What you mean?
I mean, like, I'm saying, like, I can understand how some teams just don't want to deal with what comes with you. And that,
right.
and that's all I mean. Like, when I say that, he got a right to do whatever he want to do and present himself however he wanted to. In NFL pro days, in his interviews, you know, whatever the case may be. He doesn't have to be humble.
Now, I do think that hurt him a little bit. He didn't do the combine.
That's part of what I'm saying, though.
He did the NFL pro day.
Yeah.
But he didn't do the combine. You know what I mean? So, now I'm going to be the devil's advocate. You ain't know that was coming. I'm going to hit you with the bad side as well. I ain't going to call him arrogant because I'm going to look at him, I'm going to like the same person. You feel me? So I ain't going to call him arrogant. I'm going to call him confident. I'm going to win until I lose. You feel me? If you put me in a competition, whether it be in sales, in management, in fighting, in sex, I don't care. I'm the best until I'm not. And when I find somebody who can beat me, I'm going to do the research and the training to be good enough to beat you when I see you again. You feel me?
I feel you.
So that's who I am as a person. So I can't say nothing about his confidence. You feel me? But there was a couple of statements that was made. It's three things I think that hurt him.
Okay.
So, and they decided, to me being a devil advocate. One, he said, and this can be taken multiple ways. You feel me? Because the way I took it wasn't as bad as the way it was taken. Okay. He said, Shadur said in his own mouth, if you ain't ready to change the culture of your team and your franchise, don't pick me. Because you know what come with me. I'm coming to change stuff. Let me tell you what you don't tell the old white billionaires.
And that's what I mean by their sense of professionalism.
Yeah, you
can be professional. I'm not saying that he's not a professional young man.
No, I know what you're saying.
I ain't saying that at all.
I was just being both sides of the track.
I get it.
If I did the good one first.
But when we talk about where he's headed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't say that to old rich white billionaires. Period. You feel me? So on top of that, his dad was on a big TV show, and they asked him about the draft. He said, "Look, I think Shadur gonna come off early, 1, 2, or 3." He said, "But there's a couple of places that I'm not gonna allow him to go."
Oh yeah, so that too.
I said, "What you mean?" He said, there's a few teams, and I ain't trying to be picky or biased about the teams you go to, but there's a few teams because I've been behind the curtain. I'm prime time. I know what goes on in the back rooms. I'm not going to let my son play for her. He said, but what if your son decide? He said, who? Tell Dion got a real hold on his family. You feel me? Really dad's father. You know, they said, who? Who's son? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? But hearing that as well would scare some owners. And the third thing that's going to scare some people. If you're a head coach for a trash team, right? Think about it. If you're a head coach for a trash team, I mean a trash team like Cleveland, Jacksonville, Saints. Getting Shadur could take your job.
Yep.
Dion has coached his son since he was like 5.
Yep.
He coached him at Pee Wee. He coached him at JV. He coached him at varsity. He coached him in college at the beginning, at the black school. Coached him in college at the white school. How long do you think it's going to be before Dion take the next step? Because he's Dion. Yeah. And where you think the first place he going to want to go?
His son, too.
A head coach has some trouble if he ain't winning. Because Dion going to put ass in seats.
Yeah.
It going to happen. Whether we win or lose, we're going to make just as much money as we did if we won a Super Bowl. And guess what they care about the most? Mucho dineros. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, as a head coach, I might be like, yeah, no, let's get him. So I can keep working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the bad sides of it, you know what I'm saying? But do I think that there was a phone call made? 100%. 100%. You're in the carpenter, right?
Yeah.
And you know this from being a carpenter. The big wigs have lunches.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3 times a year.
Yep.
These people don't like each other. It's in competition every month with each other. Mm-hmm. And do everything they can to hurt the other person so they can win. Am I lying?
You're not.
But in these lunches, they come together for the greater good. And if your black ass, I specifically say black ass, is going against the grain against the people at that lunch, they will blackball you in that same business, even if you made them more money than they ever made before. And you know one case specifically that happened for a long time. You feel me? So, you most definitely got to be careful. It goes back to Super Bowl halftime. Like I told my wife. So we were drinking and having a good time during the Super Bowl. Don't think y'all paid attention the way I paid attention to the Super Bowl halftime. Why I appreciate it more than most people. Samuel Jackson role in the halftime says it all for a black man in America. We didn't make the game. We didn't make the rules for the game. But we're stuck in the game. So you better fucking learn how to play the game. Like he told in the halftime. Do you know how to play the game? That was so powerful. Coming from Samuel, somebody who played the game for over 30 years. You got to sit at the table, even if you don't like what's being said. You ain't got to agree with it. Just don't say nothing. You know what I mean when I say that to you? You've been in these meetings. I've been in these meetings with you. We've sat in these meetings together. You feel me? Just don't say nothing. Don't let your face show what you're thinking, because you know it will. I've seen your face do it. I hide around the corner. You know how I used to sit. I used to sit around the corner and hide. You feel me?
I purposely have a shirt that says if my mouth doesn't say it, my face will.
Yeah, I bought one for my wife too, because she's terrible at it.
Bro, we are Aries. We are day apart.
Oh, that's right, y'all saying.
We are day apart.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about, man. Shador didn't play the game. He didn't make the game, though, nor did he make the rules to the game. So you will lose at the game if you don't play the game.
You're right.
Being a black man in America, you gotta play the game. So like, oh, you brought your homeboys with you. Scorekeeper, the deck boy. Come on, man. That's all real shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. He was the deduction. They let your daddy come through his arrogant ass. And everything he said he was going to do, he did. We ain't finna do that again. We going to make another one?
Yeah.
And I don't think you know it that good as your daddy, because you ain't had to get out of the mud like your daddy, but we ain't even finna give it the attention. We gonna make you humble, kid. And make your daddy white. And ain't nothing he can do about it. As bad as he is as a person, it humbles his dad too.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that for a minute now.
Yeah.
Dion has controlled every facet of his child life to now.
Yeah.
But we went from hundreds to thousands to millions to billions. The game changed when you get to the B word.
That's true.
That's true. You feel me? I ain't gonna just humble his son, I'm gonna humble his pappy too. You have no control over what we do when we sit around this round table and all of us billionaires. We said we're gonna peel him off in the 5th round, and we did. I don't care how good he is. I'll replace you niggas. No, it sounds horrible to say like that. It's the truth. If nobody would have drafted Shador Sanders, do you think the NFL would have collapsed?
Not at all.
No. No.
Do you think that I don't think Dion would ever let his son like play for anything other than the NFL though. Like he wouldn't let him play in one of these G leagues.
It
like
make
the
me. The question is, how much do you actually love the sport?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Because I would give almost anything in my life now, outside of my kids and my wife. I would give almost anything to be able to go back and box. Because I skipped it to do MMA.
Okay.
But I genuinely think I'd have made farther in boxing and be a millionaire now if I'd have boxed. And people begged me to box. Roy Jones Jr. begged me to box. Craig begged me to box. People begged me to box because my hand was nice. But country motherfucker, I want to fight. I want to slam somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would give anything for that. Not even so much for the money. Just to see if I could have did it. I really genuinely, and it's just in my soul, I think I could have been Holyfield better. I got the heart, spirit, and strength. I just think I'm smarter. I really think I could have did something. And people don't get Holyfield the credit. They deserve. When I say Holyfield, I ain't been a big deal, but Holyfield stopped the baddest man on earth. When the world thought he was unstoppable. Little one from Atmore, Alabama, stopped Mike Tyson 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the world was terrified of him, that country boy from Atmore said, "No, he beatable." You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was better.
I got you.
But I ain't take the leap of faith. You know what I mean? So the love of the sport, my point is, I would give up some major shit in my life now to go back to a younger day to try it. So
Right.
not even about the money, just to see if I can do it. So my point is that I guess it's gonna be go back to the base of the love of the game. If you love it like you say you love it, you don't give it up at 23.
That's true. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You don't give it up at 23. And that's the only other side about it. I know how Dion would feel because he know they did him wrong.
Yeah.
And he still know they did him wrong 5th round.
Yeah.
And still, you know what I'm saying? Because they 100% did him wrong. You know, there ain't no question was some calls made, was he done wrong. I've been watching the NFL since the 80s. And I've never seen this in my life. No one's ever seen nothing like this in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, most definitely, it was a mockery. You know what I mean? And they faked it. He was excited. They were happy and ran jumping in the pool or cleaning people. He was not excited.
Yeah.
He was playing the game.
Yeah.
But it took him to be humble to learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? They picked the brothers up.
Yeah.
They picked Charlotte up, which I'm happy about. Now, Travis Hunter, who ain't playing the game, he's just a great freaking kid.
Yeah.
He got drafted exactly where he's supposed to get drafted.
Yeah. He
But
was
him-
third.
Second, I think.
Second.
I think it was second. I think it was Cam Ward and him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It should have been 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have.
Who threw the ball to Travis Hunter all years? His whole career.
Right. His whole
His whole career.
career.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way Travis Hunter be good if Shador Santa ain't.
Right.
I mean, you get what I'm saying? So, you know it's a mockery. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because his defense was, to me, and I'm going to tell y'all this now, this ain't me hating on the young brother, I'm not going to wood because I pray it don't happen. They going to tear Travis Hunter's ass up in the NFL, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he can't hold no DK Metcalf. DK 6'3", 230, run a 4'3". He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
How that little bitty boy gonna hold that grown man?
He can't.
He can't. The NFL got some monsters in him, man, and they're gonna expose him. He better go be a wide receiver somewhere and sit in the damn ran down. He can be a small wide receiver.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's all about making your move. You feel me? But on the defense, he will get mossed.
How big is he?
He a regular size dude, bro. He ain't 6 feet. He ain't 200. He ain't super fast. He just really dedicated to the sport. I don't think that boy's 6 feet, man. Let's see.
He's 6'1".
He is 6'1".
6'1", 185.
Nobody that big enough.
No. No. He is the size of a professional wrestler. Professional wrestlers are even smaller than that at this point.
How big?
Huh?
How big?
Pro wrestlers?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a pro wrestler in person?
No, but I know what Big Papa Pump used to look like.
So you got some smaller ones now, like that are like my size, 5'10", 5'11", you know what I'm saying? But on average, 6'2", 230. That's like average size for a professional wrestler.
I mean,
6'2", 230.
6'2", 230 big man though.
Yeah.
I'm about
Yeah.
235, but I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big dude.
You are.
And I don't know it until I see a picture.
Yeah.
Especially when me beside a regular dude, I'm like, that's what they see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6'2", 230 pretty decent size, but I think Brock Lesnar, when I think wrestling, I ain't like wrestling all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Brock Lesnar, I think Rock, you know what I mean? I think
You gotta see some of these
big
small.
fellas.
They got some small dudes though, man. Dudes that's like 5'8", 180, and like they fly around the ring like gymnasts. They do
That makes
amazing
sense.
stuff.
I mean, well, that makes sense too because it's stuff Brock could never do.
Oh yeah, no. These dudes, they now.
Brock was 6'3", like
Now you
280.
talk about Big Papa Pump. His son wrestled now.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, his nephew. It's Rick's son.
Okay.
And
Rich
that boy hit the ropes 23 miles an hour. Like, legit, they clocked him running the ropes at 23 miles an hour.
That's crazy.
That is, when you see it in real, I know you've seen the clip where I Show Speed got speared.
Mm-hmm.
That was Braun Breaker. That was Rick Steiner's son.
Braun Breaker.
That's what he go by.
Crazy.
Yeah. 23 miles an hour. That's
I tried the white rat the other day. Did not work for me. I made it through one match because Jay Cargill,
Jay Cargill.
she wrestled.
Yeah.
I can find a way to make it through that one.
Oh, you need to go back. You need to go watch
It was just this
the
week.
WrestleMania
Live.
match. I know.
Yeah, I said I know.
But on SmackDown. But you need to go. You need to go watch her and one of the Usos' wife, Naomi, who been around for a long time. She done made her
This
own name.
girl that she was wrestling was named, her last name.
Stratton.
Yep.
Tiffany Stratton.
Yep.
That's the SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, she don't.
Yeah,
Whatever.
right now she got the belt now. Cause the other girl came beat up and took the belt from it, and threw the
Yeah.
belt on top of her.
That's the Rock cousin. She in that bloodline shit too.
Really?
Yeah, nah.
She big.
Yeah.
Her body like that wide.
Yeah.
She looks strong as shit.
Yeah.
That black girl that came over the caution tape on though,
That's Naomi.
thick as shit.
They wrestled at WrestleMania.
She thick.
And
She's
the first-
dark skinned and thick.
First two women to not have a title match at WrestleMania. Like, one-on-one.
The
Jay
caution
Cargill
tape.
and Naomi.
Oh, they find two people in the wrestling. That's why.
I beg to differ.
And I ain't seen the wrestling, but they tough.
You need to see Bianca.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I know it's Bianca.
And Bianca and Jay was a tag team
Yeah,
last year.
I know Bianca.
For like a,
Yeah, them the top three there. Yeah, they're the top three. I forgot about her. Yeah, you're
big
right.
three.
Mm-hmm.
Real big three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Man,
They wrestled at WrestleMania. When WrestleMania?
419, 420. It was WrestleMania weekend. Easter
Really?
weekend. Yeah. They wrestled Saturday night.
Okay.
No spoilers, so ain't no spoiler alert. But if y'all have not seen Sinners, go see Sinners.
Baby, take me to see Sinners.
Go see Sinners.
I want to see.
If you are in a city that has a 4DX theater, go see Sinners in 4DX. If you are in a city that has an IMAX and it's on IMAX, go see it on IMAX. And the other one is like either 80mm film or 70mm film. It's one of the two. I don't remember. But Ryan Coogler did an interview that basically said they used two different formats to shoot this movie. They used IMAX wide format, and then they used like a 70. I think he said either a 60 or 70mm film to give it a certain aesthetic in certain aspects of the film. So definitely go check it out. It wasn't quite what I expected it to be, but would I go pay to watch it while again? It wasn't. It wasn't. Because from the previews, I felt like it was gonna be something completely different. And then like when I got into it, it no longer mattered what my thought was coming into the movie because I was just into it. It was good. It was real good.
Bro, I seen a preacher at church having a sermon about the movie Sinners.
Really?
He said, if you watch it, you going to hell. I'm like, wait a minute.
Which lets me
I
know
love a
that,
lot of movies, man.
man, let me tell you, that's why I think people fear what they don't know or they don't understand.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, everybody that if you go to see that movie, you're going to hell. If you went and watched the movie, you would know that it ain't got nothing to do with what you think it's got something to do with.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Well, the pastor going to hell too, because
Yes.
the only way he can make that statement is if he
See the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
I want to see that movie bad. I've been trying to steal it for about a week.
Man, look, it's black movie, black director, black. I'm
I mean, Ryan
I swear
Coogler
everybody
did Black Panther.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever,
Yeah.
Fruitvale Station,
Yeah, he was
Creed.
black dude. Like I done sent him 100 emails because I want him to do drill.
Okay.
He would literally be the perfect person, Ryan Coogler. I know you ain't watched it, but somebody who do watch it that could get it to Ryan Coogler. If you just listen to my pitch on drill, you'll understand why you're the perfect director to direct drill. It's everything that you do anyway, brother. Just hit me up. And I don't want a lot of money. I just want to see it come to life. Please hit me up, brother. I ain't going to say it's going to be a sinners. I'm going to say it's going to probably be a little better. I'm competitive, man.
But
I want to see that movie bad, bro. I spent probably $3 trying to see it. And it kept coming up and going away. Why would you tease me, man? Just don't load.
tragic. What else you got, bro?
Hold on. Talk to the people. I'll be back.
Okay. So, since I get to talk to the people,
Yep.
I'm going to talk about this project that I've been working on that I've been giving y'all little bits and pieces of, but I ain't really talked to y'all about it for real. So, let me just tap y'all in real quick. Black Widow is a project that means a lot to me because it is a summation of the drop that I had to go through during the pandemic. It is one of those things where I don't care how many tracks you make. Like, I've been doing music for a real long time. I've been doing poetry for a real long time. And sometimes I feel like not only do people may not miss you, but you have to miss it yourself. And this gave me an opportunity to really kind of do something I really wanted to do. Work with some producers that I really wanted to work with. So we are, without a doubt, in a ball game in a new territory. If you have been following me for a little while, this is completely different. To an extent, some of it feels familiar, but it's I feel like I'm in another lane and I'm in another league, and I just feel like stuff is different. So I have put a lot of passion and a lot of and just a lot of energy into this project. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Go to MrEverlasting.com, sign up on the email list. You can make a donation. You can stream it however you want to do it. But whatever you do, the support is appreciated. Even if you just share it. And I'm assuming you went to go do something to come back to say something else.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So, as I got dressed to come here, I went fishing, got home, cooked. I just cooked some fresh redfish, young redfish fillets. Good, man, the season was perfect. I just made a salad to go with it. I'm gonna cook grits in the morning, warm that fish back up. Ooh, good, bro. Now I'm rushing because my daughter been with me the whole day, slowing me down, so I gotta get dressed. So as I go in my closet, I see the face. I said I should tackle Buck tonight. Put the mask on, we get out of the car, just spearing. And some said, no, don't do that, be good to Buck. I said, I don't think I will be because I'm a good person overall. So I asked my wife, I say, wifey, Buck is the biggest wrestling fan I know. Can I give him my mask? She said, sure. So, even though I know that I bought this because I was in Mexico and I know what this means to the Mexican culture, and every time we go somewhere, we try to buy things tied to that culture. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know nothing in Mexico other than tequila that's bigger than this mask. So that's why I bought it. But it's literally don't fit in our shrines. So it's just in my closet where it's going to probably stay.
I got you.
So I said, can I give it to somebody who care about it more and take care of it more? She said, sure, I like Buck. So that's your man, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. I tell you what's crazy that you even brought this in, and like, not to even geek out, but this is fun.
To geek out.
Yeah, and we talked about it a little bit last week. You remember off the air we was kind of talking about like the different organizations and the AAA and CMLL. WWE bought AAA.
The one in Mexico. We were just talking
about the lucha libre culture and all that kind of stuff. They bought the organization to and they got like stuff that they working with that
That is
organization, all that
crazy.
kind of stuff.
We literally just talked about it. It was not last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was funny that you even said that because I literally said I was gonna tell you about it.
So I did wear it one time that day.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna spray it out real quick.
Ain't nothing to spray out, the fuck. But yeah, the mask really come from Mexico. It ain't just a man on the street, it really come from Mexico. So, and you the biggest wrestling fan I've ever met. My uncle loved wrestling when I was young, but he don't watch no more like me. I literally don't know nobody else on earth that's a bigger wrestling fan and deserve that match more. That's a dedication from me and Savage.
Appreciate
Yeah. I'm sure you're gonna wear that on some weird shit. So
you. You know what's crazy? WrestleMania coming to New Orleans next year. I might take this to see if I can get an autograph. That's probably, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
when I get into some weird shit, I wear a shiesty mask. Nigga dog on the street, nigga dog on the street, nigga
Oh,
just like
shit.
me. You feel me? Carol's out of big dog.
Oh Lord, man. You know what? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man, because just being real with y'all, Black Widow was kind of like a healing journey for me, so I actually want to leave this with y'all. And this quote that said, "Healing takes courage, and we all have courage, even if we have to dig a little to find it." That was by Tori Amos. And for DJ Big Dream, for Country, and I am the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated. Y'all know the rest. It's episode 231 of the South. We out. Peace.